This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you click on the link in the description below, it'll take you to their store and they'll know I sent you there. Alright, before we jump into another ranked draft for Theros Beyond Death, I want to remind everyone that my content's sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can visit their website by clicking on the link in the description below on YouTube, or the logo in the panel below on Twitch. If you go using one of those links, it'll take you to their store and they will know I sent you there, and they have everything Magic you could want. Okay, well, I think it's probably the Brawler. Yep. He's expensive, but 6 in this format is a pretty reasonable amount of mana, and it gets you back ahead from behind, so I'm always a fan of that. Well, okay. Typhon's nice, but I think we probably take Mire's Grasp. Really great removal spell. Like him more than Timoret and the Catoblepis. So I like Threnody Singer a reasonable amount. The green cards here and the black cards here aren't that good. I think the Singer is just the best card in this pack anyway. I'm just going to take a blue card here. See where the draft takes us. Okay, well, now there's a Careless Celebrant I think we'd take, so who knows where we're going to end up. We have lots of choices. Okay, well, there's a Furious Rise. Furious Rise decks tend to be pretty sweet. Generally, you want to be red-green for them. And there's nothing in here that's, like, amazing, so I think we take the Rise. It has the highest ceiling. Alright, here I think we take the Aspirant. It's been reasonably good. Okay, here we take Omen of the Forge. Nice removal. Also an enchantment, and that's always good. Alright, Stampede Rider on the same theme as Fairy Span Brawler, so I think we're happy with it. I meant Furious Rise, incidentally. Could take an Omen here to open up Fixing, which is nice. The Pegasus isn't bad either. Don't love the Oread. I think I'll take the Omen. See what happens here. Alright, here's a Traveler's Amulet, too. There is an Omen of the Dead, which is pretty good at getting back, you know, some of the things we can get back are pretty nice. I think I take the Omen. Alright, so Soul Reaper, a couple decent blue cards here, but Mire's Grasp is better than Threnody Singer. So I don't really know what we're doing here exactly. Like, probably just take the Maze Warden, actually. I don't know what I'm thinking and talking about. It's definitely the Maze Warden there. I overlooked it, so. Oread. Red's really open. Of course, we get a white rare. A pretty good white rare. And we're not really locked in on anything at this point. So, we could consider taking it. The other options in this pack and the colors we're already in aren't that special. Manticore is fine. It's really good in the right deck, but it's only going to be fine-ish in ours. Dreadful Apathy is pretty good too. Could we be red-white? Ichthyomorphosis isn't bad. I think Apathy is probably better than Terranica. Yeah, I think overall Apathy is better than Terranica. We'll take it. Another Furious Rise, huh? So at this point, we're not doing a great job as a Furious Rise deck. But once we have 2, we could really, really focus in on going crazy with Furious Rise. So, there's also Mire's Grasp, which is a good removal spell, of course. So right now we have 2 cards, basically, that can trigger between our Maze Warden and our Brawler. So a second Furious Rise, as our deck is currently constructed, isn't so great. That said, I do love Rise, and I had a fun time last weekend with a 2 Furious Rise deck. Giving up Myers Grasp here is annoying. If this wasn't here and it were just some less interesting card, less good card, I'd probably feel better about it. But we're going to go with Furious Rise anyway. Oh my god. Well, this pack is so strong for us. We don't want a 3rd Furious Rise. But Erois' Blessing, Mystic Repeal, and Stampede Rider, not to mention Moss Viper, are all things we want. But we're going to take the Blessing. And here we'll take another Maze Warden who can trigger Furious Rise if you pump a mana into it. Okay. So, oh man. So I think we're locked in on red now. I'm less certain about black. Farika's Spawn is definitely the better card. But Heroes of the Revel seems right on track for what we want to do. Okay. So, just take a Stampede Rider here. So, Arena Trickster can have 4 power. So right now, I would say we can potentially splash either Myers Grasp or Dreadful Apathy, if we really want to. We don't have very many instants. We have 1 of each Omen, right? Yeah, so I think maybe I'd just rather have a Skirmisher. Oriad. Sure. We already have 2, and I don't know that we want to play both of them. Okay, so Irreverent Revelers doesn't have targets often enough, so I don't think I want to go that way. And we're not playing with the sideboard. It's like Revelers and Plummet both are kind of in a weird place where I'll mainboard them if I have to, but I kind of hope I don't. So instead, I could take a decent black card in case something crazy happens. And I think that's what I'll do. Alright, I think we like Aspect of Manticore for our deck. And we also like another Stampede Rider. Ooh, this guy's awesome. I haven't gotten to play with him yet, and he doesn't have 4 power, but he is insane. I haven't played against him yet, either. Anax is also really, really good, but the Giant's better. Omen of the Forge, Myers Grasp, these are all nice things, too. But we're going to take Tectonic Giant here over Anax, which hurts a little, but I've also played with Anax a ton and have never played with Tectonic Giant, and that definitely matters for me. Man, another Myers Grasp, another Dreadful Apathy. Another Blood Aspirant. So Impending Doom can make one of our creatures big enough to start triggering stuff. And it's a pretty nice aggressive aura. And we already have 1 Blood Aspirant, and we don't have, like... I don't think we have any sacrificing going on. This doesn't technically sacrifice, no. So I'm kind of leaning towards Impending Doom here. I think that's where we'll go. Well, here's something that sacrifices. Maybe we want that more. I mean, it does help us splash one of these good removal spells if we do. Oriad, Wrap in Flames. Oh, never mind. There's a Mystic Repeal. Just kidding. We want the Mystic Repeal. This card is really overperformed, huh? So how are we looking on 4 power at this point? 1, 2, we're going to count them. 4. And then we have several cards that can get our guys to 4 power. Yeah, Bronze Sword might be good for this deck. So Setessan Training would give us another card to get us to 4 power. Nyxborn Brute's already big, but I think we probably just take the Training. Yeah, it's a nice card. I think it's what we want there. Another Aspect, or do we have a Relentless Pursuit already? We don't. I think I'll go with that. Yet another Stampede Rider, but at this point, I honestly think we need something like Nyxborn Brute. We could also consider splashing Acolyte of Affliction, I guess. We have Omen of the Hunt. Oh, I guess we do have 2 cards at sacrifice between the 2 Omens. I think we want the Brute. I mean, he's not normally a card you want to play, but in a 2 Furious Rise deck, he gets interesting. Plus, we also have the 3 Riders who want big boys, and we don't have a lot of them. I kind of think adding another one to the mix is key there. So this can pump itself big enough to trigger, what's it called? Furious Rise, but I also have Careless Celebrant is just really good. Nyx Herald's actually also really good. I think they're both better than the Oracle. Although we don't have a ton of enchantment creatures. We do have, yeah, it's not great in our deck. The Celebrant's probably better. I like that the Oracle can trigger things. Thank you for the follow, D. Rockefeller and Sokotis. Yeah, I think... Nyx Herald is a nice card, though. Trample and all that. Man. It's a hard pick here. Surprising all 3 of these are still here late. But yeah, I think maybe the Herald's just going to be better. It can pump itself. It can pump creatures that are enchanted. We really don't have very many enchantment creatures, though. And the ones we do have are already big enough. So the more I think about it, the less excited I am. Yeah, we'll go with the Celebrant. Ooh, Nylea's Forerunner is exactly what we're looking for. Don't mind another Omen either. So I don't think we need a Bronze Sword right now. Final Flare is interesting when you have 2 Careless Celebrants. Do we want a Bronze Sword? I don't think so. I think we just take another Aspirant. Okay. Do we play 2 Nyxborn Brutes in this deck? I don't know. Maybe. Alright. I actually think we're just not going to splash. We don't need to do it. So we won't. Which also means we don't need this Omen. Okay. Yeah, Final Flare is good with Omens. It's also not bad with Careless Celebrant. That's true. These are true things. So, in the end, things that have 4 power or can get there. I think we cut 1 Oread, but, and I don't know that I really want more than 1 Aspirant. Yeah, that aspect was pretty good for how late it was. Oops. That's not what I'm looking for. So, interesting. So yeah, 4 power things. Back to that. We have 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, basically 7 creatures that can get there on their own, which is enough. And then we have stuff like Erois' Blessing, Setessan Training, Impending Doom, which can make sure our creatures get big enough. I think we cut 1 Aspirant, though. I don't think we have enough, like, synergy for it to be really great. You wouldn't run 2 7/3s. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. That's for sure. If there's a deck you do it in, though, it's one with 2 Furious Rises and 3 Stampede Riders, but yeah, overall, we probably do need to cut 1 and just count on making my creatures big enough other ways. We want double Aspect of Manticore. I don't really want to cut any more creatures. I think going down to 1 Aspect is fine. Do we want Relentless Pursuit? Not desperately. I mean, we're not really loading up our graveyard for anything. And then 1 more card. Or we could go 16. which probably isn't the worst plan. We do have a 6 and some 5s, but our curve's pretty low. I don't think I want to cut a Stampede Rider at this point. It's good with all our auras because of trample, and it's good with all our big boys because it gets bigger. I don't have that much sacrifice, but the Aspirant can sacrifice stuff on its own. Man, I wish we'd gotten an Anax, though. Anax would have been great. But what are you going to do? I think we still want him. But yeah, we only have the 2 Omens who can trigger his sacrifice clause. So yeah, we'll go 8-8. Maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe it's better to go 9-7. Yeah, the Skirmisher is not great. It's true. I'm a little worried about the number of 2-drops we have, though, without it. I think I would... I mean, I think we just want to leave it as is. But we have way more red cards. We have several double... I mean, we have a lot fewer green cards overall. So, I think we do go down to 9-7. Yeah. All right. Let's see how we do. I think this is a late game deck too, but even if you're a late game deck, you kind of need to have cards that can trade early. We went 1-3 with that bad boy, Arthur Berg. We had some amazing luck. I don't think I want to cut one of my Furious Rises. Running multiples means you hit it, and it can trigger... they can stack, the triggers can. That's much better. So, what do we send back? Probably a Forest. It was pretty strong, but we didn't have the greatest luck. We won our first game amazingly and then lost 3 in a row. This deck, I mean, it could definitely have been a better Furious Rise deck. I think in the past, when I've had Furious Rise going, it's been better than this deck. So we'll see. We'll see if we got there or even got close to getting there. Well, that's a big boy. So I think we just do this. Yeah, Wardens would have been great. And we also don't have the 3-mana 4/1. And then, yeah, those are the things that you kind of do need in an ideal world. Double Omen is interesting. Okay. Kind of sucks that I can't sacrifice it, but hey. We still get a 2-for-1 out of that, so I'll take it. So here's what I'm gonna do. So I probably should have attacked first, but you know. Alright, so we're just going to use both omens to kill it. Probably going to want to scry on our upkeep. We'll make him a 2/2. Oh, they're going to kill our aspirant, I would guess. Really? I'm a little surprised by that, but works for me. Why did you tap my green mana, auto tapper? What are you thinking? See, now I'm gonna wish I had that green mana. I think we'd take any creatures it's gonna give us at this point. Yeah. So I would probably take Eutropia, pack 1, pick 2 Jadra, just because it's so good. I mean, you do have to give up something, but I think it's too good to pass up, but basically. Probably going to scry on our upkeep. Tap the mana myself this time. We don't have the mana for the Brawler right now. The double green, that is. So I'm actually going to put it on the bottom. I think we need to try to kill them quickly here and not, like... Yeah. So. They are down to 1. Yeah, they are flooding hard. Much like we did. Alright, so we know what we're drawing. Alright. It's not the most exciting thing to target with Mystic Repeal, but I think we're going to get there. They are at 1 after all. Alright, so I don't think we bother with Mystic Repeal. I think we just play our Forerunner. Yeah. That was rough flooding for them. Alright, I think this is a keeper. Thank you for the follow, Bitweasel. Well, there goes one Furious Rise. Oh, that was you, Magic Craig. Yeah, you were horribly mana screwed in that game. For sure. I could use Omen of the Forge here, but I think I'm just going to play Stampede Rider and take 4. Most likely. Yeah, it sucks. We'll take it. Alright, so here I think we play our Skirmisher and hold on to our Omen. I think they have another Warbriar Blessing. Nope, just a Forerunner. Okay, so I think I actually want to kill the Forerunner here. I have a few options, I guess. Because I could just cast the Omen and block with my Skirmisher. But I think what we want to do more is block here and do 2 to the Forerunner with the Celebrant's ability. And then cast Omen of the Forge. Oh, double blocking. Yeah, that probably would have been better. Yeah, it's no fun. Uh-oh. So now they can get back Warbriar Blessing every turn. Yay! What's on top of our library? Don't want those. Yeah, I think we lose this one. Wow. I mean, they were stomping us anyway, but it sure seems like when we're getting stomped, our deck just like, it's like, nah, we're done. We're not going to give you anything that gives you any hope even, you know? Alright, I think that's a keeper. Mystic Repeal. Not loving our opponent's start. Okay. Play Stampede Rider. Mystic Repeal is usually so good, but in our 3 games so far, Alright, well. Now it's going to be pretty good. Well. I think we just let them have this token. So the question is whether I'd rather use Mystic Repeal or just play Erois' Blessing to kill this thing. They're gonna play more enchantments, so I think I'd rather just play the Blessing to kill it. Especially because they're tapped out at this point. We're just gonna end our turn. Okay. That's something we can Mystic Repeal. Mystic Repealing that at instant speed at some point might be particularly nasty. Man, we're at 8 life. I'm not loving that fact. So, I could play either of these 5-drops, or I could play Furious Rise and leave up Mystic Repeal. I honestly think that seems a little better right here. Then next turn I can play one of the big boys and start drawing cards. Alright, so we go Mystic Repeal. Block this. Alright. I think we may manage to stabilize now. Am I brave enough to attack still is the question. I think I am. We know half the cards in their hand are plains, so... I think we need to play our Celebrant soon so it can block Moss Viper. This token can't block, so... So, let's go to combat. I'm going to attack with the Rider again. If they want to trade, I think we're okay with that. Like if they want to trade Moss Viper. Yeah. Now we play our Maze Warden. I think we attack with our Maze Warden here. No reason to attack with the token, really. No reason not to, either. Let's get the token in there. Alright, so I'm happy to kill both of those. And that's what we'll do. I could raise his power to do 1 more damage, huh? Guess I might as well. Got all the big boys coming, it looks like. Oh, that was a nasty draw. I can wait till they block and then Omen of the Forge. And the damage will still happen because trample. They can get it back, of course, but I think that's probably okay. Alright, so let's give this a try. Yeah, worked. Yeah, that's what Furious Rise does when you can keep it online. Mad Ratter. That was a fun card. Well, we don't have any early creatures, but I think we can get by because we have removal. Yeah. Not an amazing hand, but I think it's gonna be. I think it's better than your average 6-card hand. We can always scry out of desperation, you know. Oh crap. Well, that's not good. Some cards are impossible to beat, especially if they play them early. And especially when you don't have a sideboard. The only good news is they can equip it and we can Omen in response, which will basically take them their whole turn if that's what they decide to do here. We actually don't even have to do it in response. We can make them attack first. Not that they have a choice, so it probably doesn't matter that much. Yeah, we'll just do it. God, no! No! Do they have the +3/+2 trick? If they do... If they do... Okay. Oh, man. That would have been bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, you can't do... I wish you said artifact or enchantment. What's your problem? Worth scrying on our upkeep? I think it probably is, sadly. We'll still be able to play Mystic Repeal if that ends up mattering. Okay, I think we are happy with that. Yeah, we really need that 5th land, especially, so... Well... That was interesting. So I think we just play our heroes here. It does mean they'll be able to equip Shadow Spear and stuff like that, but... I'm a little surprised they didn't equip it there. Like, what can they have to use their mana on? Not a whole lot in those colors that could actually, like, kill my heroes or something. Yeah, Death Touch Lifelink. So cool. I want them to tap out right here. They didn't, though. Makes me sad. Alright, so let's give this a try. They could have had an Omen, but it couldn't have killed a 4/4, so they're probably counting on me playing something small enough to die. So... Okay. I think we just attack with both here. Yeah, so an Omen doesn't concern me too much. Means I'll kill my 2/1, right? So I just have to decide whether I want to use my Omen here. I probably do, since I can kill the thing that has the spear on it. And then chances are pretty good that I'll be able to kill whatever it is with Erois' Blessing, too. Yeah. Yep. We can kill that with Erois' Blessing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 7 mana, which means I think I'm going to scry on my upkeep. Okay. Works for me. Yeah, so I'm going to scry on my upkeep here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll have 7 mana, which means we can scry and play the Blessing. I think that makes it worth doing. Ooh, boy. That's going to give us an actual chance drawing like this. I think we want the Brawler first. Yeah. Kapow. I hope they just have no more creatures. I hope they just scry now. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. The annoying thing about the Brawler is they'll have, like, you know, lifelink. So they'll gain some life. But the Aspirant may potentially allow us to push through the last 6 damage we need to. If all they're doing here is scrying out of desperation to find a creature. And that looks like it is what they're doing. So now we have a real chance. Unless they do something here. So yeah, player Aspirant. And end our turn. Okay. That's gonna get us the win. Because they'll kill our Aspirant. Then we'll play our Brawler, kill their guy, and attack for 6. Yeah, I mean, we kept drawing removal for the guys with this on it, and that got us there. Shadow Spear's tough to beat, but opponent running out of creatures and us finding all our removal will get you there sometimes. We'll get you there sometimes. Ooh. I mean, I think we can keep it, but, you know, green mana would be good, but it's fine. yeah, I forgot we had that guy. That might be fun. Play something I can kill with my Omen, please. That's what you want. This, like, mini Titan. Well, I can kill that. Not 100% sure I want to, is the thing. I probably do. So... could really use a forest, but... you're gonna kill my Stampede Rider? I'm all for that. Use your removal on my Stampede Rider. Aww. Hey, green mana. Okay. Well... I think we attack here. We might get in for 2 free damage. They might be afraid of a trick. I do have Omen of the Forge, but I'm not going to use that, so... yeah, we do get the 2 free damage. And then we're just going to run out the Tectonic Giant. Even if he gets targeted with removal, I get one of those triggers. So... I'll probably choose the Exile trigger at this point, rather than the 3 damage one. Well, I don't get a trigger from that, which is annoying. Maybe we'll get our Mystic Repeal, though. And, of course, we drew our Furious Rise now, which our Citizen training would have been able to get online. Alright, so we're going to attack. We're just going to play the Rider for now. Leave up Omen of the Forge. I think the only thing we have that can get rid of Banishing Light is Mystic Repeal. Okay. Well... I think we do this. Can play Furious Rise next turn. Help us find our Mystic Repeal faster. Yeah, we're going to play Furious Rise here. And then I think Citizen Training. So the question is, am I willing to trade my Maze Warden here for the Captivating Unicorn? I don't think so. I think we need to hold on to the card draw. Wow. All the Stampede Riders. If only my Stampede were this Stampede Rider weren't yeah, I'm sure they do have an enchantment. and some tapping is going to happen. That's why I kind of really need to kill the unicorn when I get a chance. I think this next turn, when I can also play the Forerunner after the fact, I will probably attack with my Maze Warden. Although we kind of do want to play your Stampede Rider. In an ideal world, you want to play the cards you draw with Furious Rise, so you get full value, but... yeah. Sometimes you don't. Uh-oh. I wish I had a Mystic Repeal right now to blow them out, but we don't. So we're just going to take the 6. Furious Rise number 2, huh? I could just play another Stampede Rider. And then the second Furious Rise. I think that's what I'm going to do. Gives me a couple 3/4s. Yeah. Yeah, the Careless Celebrants would be nice. If they have multiple enchantments, we're in for some trouble here. Oh man, we need to hit a forest. Enchantments or removal spells may be pretty bad here. Also be pretty bad if they ever draw an aura to put on that Pegasus. I think I double block Captivating Unicorn if it attacked me there. That's probably why, if I draw a forest, which I need to be able to play our brawler here, I would probably use it to kill the Pegasus. We didn't. We didn't draw a forest. Sideboards don't matter. This is best of 1. Alright. So... I think I'm going to attack with one of these and one of these. Wish I'd hit a forest. We do not have a lot of them, so... They know I have Aspect of Manticore. It's been revealed, so... Question is, what's their plan? Do I just let this happen and then play Forerunner? I honestly don't think that's a bad idea. Having a second blocker and killing that creature is enough for me. I can't do both, so I think we let our Maze Warden and Forerunner... Yeah. See you later, 2 cards I drew. So sad. So sad that I just hit 2 forests like that. Yeah, I guess it's not revealed. Ah, oh, crap. Any hope we might have had just evaporated. I never get to play with Setessan Champion. It's not fair. That'll do it. We're just gonna blow up the Envoy out of spite. I was hoping we'd hit our Mystic Repeal off of all of those draws. That would have made a big difference. That Helia deck only went 1 in 3. Reagan Smash. We had some ugly luck. It was definitely better than this deck is. Yeah, if the land came first, that would have been amazing. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, that's much better. Throw the Nyxborn Brute back. You know, I guess what I could have done is not played a 4-power creature. I don't think I could survive if I didn't, but that is a play to keep in mind sometimes where one of the cards you exiled you really want to keep, like that Fairy Span Brawler. I had to play a blocker there, so it wasn't really an option, but... Too bad we didn't get the Satyr Lord. I have gotten her once in a deck with a bunch of Satyrs. I guess that's probably enough. Well, we have our Giant again. Be interesting to see if he can survive this time. Okay, so we'll attack with our Rider. I could attack with the Celebrant too, potentially, but... Against them, it's much more likely these triggers will happen. You know, white has Oblivion Ring effects and stuff, but... Why does it have to say opponent controls? You know, what's that about? I think I should be able to put my Setessan training on it and trigger it. That'd be crazy. Well... Ooh, the double Omen is interesting. So we're not going to attack here just yet. Is Cardboard.live not working for anyone else? Looks like it should be. So I can kill both of these after the fact if I want to. Oh, no, I can't. Just kidding. End our turn. So what we really want is for them to play something we can kill with our Omen. That's the dream. What is up with all these Naiads? The good news is I can double Omen them out of the way and then get my powerful trigger. It's probably worth it, honestly. Now I think I just attack with both. And we're going to do the exile. 3, 4, 5. God, if we draw a land, we can play the Brawler. I just think that's worth the risk here. Since the Oriad is so not good. Granted, we'll be drawing a card off of it, I guess. That's a hard choice. Yeah, I think we go with the Brawler and just pray things go the way we want them to. Sadly. Worth the risk. Okay. Let's hit that land. Oh, we didn't do it. We didn't do it. That's okay, though. Oh, I guess I still could. Nope, still didn't do it. I think we want the Maze Warden more right here. Alright, so we can wait a turn to play the Warden. Maybe we do. We can start thinking about the 3 damage trigger instead. So yeah. That could be interesting. We have so few 2-drops that I don't think we can really get away with it, with doing that. This format isn't blistering fast or anything, but I think you need more than 4 2-drops. The crazy thing is, even if they had Final Death, I'd still get another trigger. I'm glad I got to take over with Volcano Titan. I guess he's a little Titan. Demi Titan, maybe. Okay, this is pretty good. Nice. So, I think we take a free attack here. I'm cool with trading for a trick if that's their plan. I'm also cool with doing 2 damage. Let's see if Tectonic Giant can get it going again. Seems like there's a chance. Well, we can get rid of her and attack with our Tectonic Giant, so works for me. They needed that white. Yeah, so we'll Mystic Repeal Renata. And attack with both of these. Do the exile. Have I already played a land this turn? No. So I think I'd rather have Scophos because I can play him right now. I mean, I could play the land too, but we're not desperate for a land. Okay. That's certainly interesting. I think we go for the trigger again. Our giant might die, probably does die, but I think it's what we want to do. Well, that one was an easy choice. It's kind of tempting to attack with Scophos, because then maybe I could Omen of the Forge, but... and maybe that would have been the thing to do, but... didn't seem ideal. Okay, so 10 power. I need to have 6 toughness. If they have any way to mess us up, this is going to turn real bad, but... and then we'll do this. Man, too bad we don't have a labyrinth, huh? Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. Board control. Nicely done. So... yeah, there's no reason to make his power 4 here. No. Or 5. Yeah, I wouldn't have quite been able to... oh, crap. No, never mind. I wouldn't have had the mana. I wouldn't have had the mana. I'm 1 damage away, which is really annoying. We do get to draw a card at least. Oh, that'll help with the boar situation. 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Okay. It's not nice. That does mean it's in exile forever, which actually has its bonuses. So, if I play Scophos and Careless Celebrant here, I can kill it. Let's hope they don't have yet another removal spell. Yep, it's a 10-8, but I can do 8 damage to it, provided they don't ruin our lives here. Like that. Good God. Yeah, having removal to back up a boar is pretty gross. Interesting. I'm just gonna damage the boar because I'm so mad at it. So, that leaves us with 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 mana, which is not quite enough to have the Forerunner damage them, and Omen, and Aspect. 10 mana is what we would have needed. So the question here is it better for me to just take 11 to the face and hope I can get enough bodies out there to kill them next turn? Or to kill it? I can't kill them. Honestly, I think that's our best move, which sucks, but I think we gotta do what we gotta do. Take 11. Oh, man. Now we're dead for sure. If I draw a land, I guess I can play my Forerunner and kill their Forerunner. Nope. Yeah, that'll do it. Sure, we can play Forerunner and Oread, but that's not going to get it done. I mean, Trample, yeah, I mean, 4, not, yeah, now we're dead. This deck was very hot and cold on us. 4 and 3, so today we did a couple 4 and 3s. And a 1 and 3. Not the best, most successful day, but could have been worse. I think our best deck is, sadly, of the day was the one that went 1 and 3, which is really sad, but those things happen, you know?